Hello, and welcome to my stream. I'm sorry I took such a long time to get started. I just had some issues trying to get started. I'm finally here. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm trying to repair. Anyway, I'm playing some Hogwarts Legacy, I believe. Yes, because the sound indicates that. I don't know if you heard that. I don't think you did. Sure, I don't think you did. Oh, that's so high. Okay, I think it's fine. Right, let's get started. I can't remember what we're up to. I'm sure I'll get. I'm sure I'll remember once we get started in the game. I will believe. There we go. Right. Excuse me, I'm just eating the biscuit. Oh, yeah. That's what I was trying to do next, wasn't it? Whoops. I was meant to get some demigods, while I was away, but I didn't talk about. Was that last stream? No, it was stream before. I was trying to think. Last stream we put our egg back. I remember that. The shop was the previous stream before that, wasn't it? It wasn't that stream. What else was there? Come on, that Mr. Speaks. What did I Professor? Alright, yeah. Don't I have any more, like, actual side stuff? Because I wouldn't mind doing little side stuff. Oh, sorry. I was wondering what was picking up on my mic. Sorry about that. That was one thing I forgot to do, was turn the sound off. No wonder you're getting it twice. There we go. Sorry about that. I was noticing my microphone, so I was like, why is that still going up? I'm not even making that much more noise. And I realised, oh wait, the sound on my monitor is coming through, so you're hearing the game like a little bit, like I was in maybe a little bit behind, maybe the same time. Sorry about that. I've got to hand it on. Oh yes, we went down here, didn't we? Yes. We finally got to unlock this area, which is nice. But let's actually do this. Yeah, what's this? That seems to be something I should. Yes. All right, we'll do that, and then we'll do like a main thing as well, which I haven't been back to. I haven't been back for to see my mythical creatures or anything like that. I should try and do that as well.
If one more person asks me about...
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I mean, she could have spoken to someone that she knew and they robbed, maybe?
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
I should be going now. Thank you.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Yeah, maybe we'll head up here. Out the way.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgels. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Excellent. We've got something else to do after this as well. Fantastic. Right, we'll go up here and then we'll just kind of wait.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
That's what I want to do. Aha!
Revelio.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the eggs or whatever. Oops, wrong button.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis.
Take the world biggest nothing, shall we?
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Is this the area?
Revelio.
Oh, no, the trail still goes, is it? I thought it was here.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Swear?
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
Oh no, we'll go up this way.
Revelio.
Oh, I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a niffler, isn't it?
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Capture the thief.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Do I have room? What's the? Oh yeah, do I have? Wrong button. Does he want me to just capture this niffler? I can do that.
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Of course. Makes a lot of sense though. Wait, did I get the full other? Hold on. Did I? No, I didn't.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose Mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
No, they can't. That's really cool. I would like that. But do you actually sell anywhere?
Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What do you?
What can I help you with today?
Oh, I mean, oh no, you actually sell like actual mythical creature stuff here. Are you telling me
Glad
no?
you were able to stop by.
You wouldn't have thought of a Niffler, like? Considering that you probably know that is the one probably not too far by, that little den. Because I presume that's probably, unless you actually have a place where you like have actual Nifflers as little creatures as not pets, but like oh, I can't think of the word. Anyway, got a few things actually that came up while we're over here. Still got some in the world map, but like that's fine. What's this? Yeah, all right. Let's travel now. Oh, this looks absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Oh man, this looks fantastic. I presume this is a place to wait out. I like to sit. I love this. This is looking amazing. Oh, look at the food. Someone needs to get rid of this food. It's just sat here overnight. Not really good for you. Oh, look at it. How does the headmaster like see in front of this? He just has that in front of him. Alright, okay, whatever. And let's do this in the daytime, which I presume.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
Weirdly deadly quiet in it, considering how many students are in it. I mean, it's not loads, but there's definitely enough to make it more noise. It's just eerie quiet. Anyway, okay. Love it. I love Hogwarts. On fireplace.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Oh, now we get a bit of noise.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Yes, yes, we will.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
No problem. And now we're getting some music and actual ambience of the people who were talking and whatever. Just felt so dead and weird before. Well, you gotta love it. Can I? And no, that's not what I want.
Confringo.
Oh, can I not? Oh. Right. Next thing to do. What's this? Oh, is that the thing outside? These. Oh, I might as well do it. Who we're challenging today? That's what the word I was talking about.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Well, I think I've only won once. Like, I think I've only won them all, obviously, because I haven't. Like, you kind of have to, but like, let's put it this way: I only because I got more chances to try and win.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio!
I know need to be greedy here. Let's just.
Precisely as planned.
Yeah, all right.
Accio.
Look at that. It's quite stronger than I thought it was going
Nice
to be.
technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Ah,
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
oh, okay. Yeah, I need to do that again.
Such grace.
Yep.
Finesse.
Shut up.
Didn't I say I adore competition?
No, well, yeah, I think you did, but I don't know.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
But yeah, I'm gonna do it until I win.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
You're not even looking. Okay, that was a bit odd, but I'm alright with it. We're not even looking at it.
Accio.
Oh, I'm just no good at this judging.
Such grace.
Shut up.
Finesse.
Shut up. Shut up.
Accio.
Shut up.
Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
No, that's not gonna do it. We'll have to go over here.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck.
Yep.
Care for another round?
Yep. I'm gonna do it until I win.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
I love that. They're cool too. Sorry, did I miss you casting?
Precisely as planned.
I'm gonna have to try and do some cheating.
Accio.
Yeah.
Precisely as planned. Such grace.
I should.
Finesse. Precisely as planned.
Yeah.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse.
I've got the spells. I can use them.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Ah, no, bloody my...
Accio!
Knocked off. Right. If I just set this gently and calmly. The problem is I'm no good at stopping.
Accio!
Oh, for goodness sake, I did it so gently as well.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
Come on.
Precisely as planned.
Well, at least I got some
I'll
points.
remember that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
I have to try and thread that ball through this little gap.
Accio!
Still,
Such grace. Finesse.
at least I got some points this time.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
This is where's the last
Absolutely.
one. We're really
Don't
trying
count
this
me out
time.
yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Stop. Perfect. Right, good. That's a good start.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Oh, you probably can quite easily. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I struggle to get to this point.
Precisely as planned.
Stop. Oh, goodness
Such
sake.
grace. Finesse.
Shut up.
Accio!
I can't do it. I'm struggle with this.
Precisely as planned.
Oh, shut up. I need to do something here. Because even if I get a 50, it's still gonna be enough. I don't think I can even knock mine in there off. So I don't.
Should we expect you to grace us with a turn sometime today?
Oh, shut up. Sit still. Sit still.
I'll remember that. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too.
Oh, we've got the same score. Oh. Does that count?
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Oh, I can't leave it. Oh.
Absolutely. Don't
Go
count me
on,
out
one
yet.
more
That's the
time.
spirit.
One more time. Come on, we can do it. This is definitely the last time. If I do, because so far that's the best.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Right, put the brakes on. Put them brakes on. Right, fantastic. Excellent.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Knocked off. Yeah, push yourself up. Fantastic. I like it. I like it. But now you made it harder for me.
Concentrate, Charlotte.
Accio.
That'll do. I love it.
Nice technique.
You've been nice to me now because I've been losing so much. You're like, oh, I'll take Peter. And here you are. You take a pity on me, aren't you? You're not making. You make me like win.
Precisely as planned.
All right, fine. Still, this is gonna be quite hard because I still have to go through here. Oh, hello. Grania Villa? I hope I said that right.
Nice technique.
Oh,
Wow.
I wasn't even paying attention. I actually did a decent job there. I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
It was. I play. It's not practice because I don't practice. Yeah. Well, technically, it is practice because I've had lots and lots of times to practice with her, so I guess that makes
as
sense.
much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Excellent. Right, okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah, go on, I'll do that. Oh, yes, Poppy. That's what he's not going to say to her as well. Right, I'm going to do that. What's in here? Okay, nothing really. Did I miss your message? What message did I miss? I said, all I saw was, how are you? I said, I'm fine. Is there another message after, how are you? I did see it, unless there was one after that, and that's... I might have, like, not said it clear enough if it was how are you, because I did say it, but oh good, I'm glad. I've been streaming, I've less than a year, definitely. When did I start? It's definitely less than a year. I haven't been streaming, I haven't done a whole year yet. I'd say more 6 months, maybe a bit more. Around about that, I'd say. What am I doing? Yeah, so around about 6 months. No more, not much more, not much less. You said it's a long time? I don't think it's that long. I mean, for me it's a long time, yeah, but like if I see like some other streamers who've been streaming way longer than that, but yeah, I guess it is quite a long time. Well, definitely for me it's a long time, yeah. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I think I've already got a map on there. Yeah, okay, we'll head over there. I think it's going alright. I've had some problems with streaming my PlayStation previously. No, not today or anything, but previously I've had some trouble with it, either with the if there's been an echo or something. But today seems to be alright. Today with the my PlayStation seems to be fine. Oh, gone the way. Oh, go to Storming Wing. Oh, never mind. Yeah. But everything else, it's going alright, I think. Oops. Oh no.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Oh. Was that Peeves? I think it was Peeves.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Oh, okay. I'm alright at the moment, thanks. If you want to, because I've had someone else. I've had someone else ask me because they asked me to like wanted to see their work and wanted to like change my profile more attractive and professional. I'm fine for now. I'm good for now. Thank you very much. I'll say maybe after a year or maybe more, I might think about. But at the moment, I'm pretty good. If that's what you're wanting. I'm not interested in wanting to change how I look at the moment because I think it looks good for now, and it's doing all right so far. If that's but yeah.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
I mean, thank you for wanting to give me a nice discount, but again, I'm fine. I'm fine for now. As I say, later down the line, maybe, but at the moment, I'm good. I have no interest in changing it. I've already just
two bells are
sorry.
left. Isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Yeah, no problem. It's just not for me at the moment. As I say, maybe later down the line I might change, but for now, I think I'm good. As I say, I've only just recently given myself a nice. I've designed my profile picture and my banner myself in a sense how I like it, so I'm all right for it, like how it is for now. In a sense, I also would like to do a lot of it myself anyway. If you understand me, I'd like to make it personally more looking like more personal to me, if you know what I mean. So, thank you for what's the word I'm looking for? Thank you for trying to help me out, but I'm all good, thank you. Anyway, I might be, yeah.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Alright, okay.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Oh no. That's where I'm going at.
All my gobstones back. I'm ready to take on all challenges.
This way. What was it? Went that way for? What? What? Oh, God damn it. This way. This way, thank you.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you! Mark my words!
Ah, the bells must be upstairs.
Oops, sorry.
Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps?
I would have thought. I was actually here before, actually, but I didn't, I don't think I could do it last time.
Wingardium Leviosa.
One up, one to go.
Oh, nothing up here. Ah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oops.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Hello, Hamora.
That sounds beautiful, that does. Does this hold here? Never wanted to.
What's this one about? Goodness, look at that.
Hello, Hamora.
Right, what's behind here?
Confringo!
Oh, I could do this now, but now I don't. I could do that, but I just have a lot of time to try and get around to do it.
Lumos.
Where's that at? Oh my god. Nope, this way.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means, for me and for Hogwarts.
Excellent. I've only done 10 out of 32, god. And there's a few around to do, like. Oh yeah, there's still one more thing here to do. Yeah, alright, in the sense of quests. Ah yes. Go on, we'll fly over. wonder what the Dark Forest actually, the Forbidden Forest, actually looks like. When it's been snowing, like, is it to get more creepy or is it quite light? There we go. I guess it adds a bit of creepiness to it, I guess.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
All right, cool.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh. Are you going with that? I'm not going to go anywhere. Oh wait, I know why I didn't have the other upgrade for the broom. I couldn't afford it, could I? It was like 4,000 or something like that. Something like that, anyway. Right, okay. Oh, is it just back in the... Alright, fine.
Welcome back.
Oops, sorry. I forgot you were over here. I was just looking at these two because I saw you starting to them too.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Oh, excellent.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Oh, we get to go in the office. Oh my god, I'm excited. Right. Where's Professor Fig? I wonder if he can help.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I'm gonna say he probably can give us some help. Oh god.
Hello, Gamora. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Oh. one more. Was it all that is behind here? Alright, fair enough.
Do you think I'm impressed? I don't care how many chops it took. Please, leave me in peace.
Oh, Professor?
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Oh, excellent.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Ugh. I love it. Hell yeah.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
How long does this polyjuice last for, though? That's the thing. Oh, this looks so. Oh, it's so cool. I didn't forget that. Well, I didn't forget it was a thing, but I didn't think you'd ever come across it in this game. Oh, I know it only lasts for so long.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I love it. Oh no, we're gonna start running.
The headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
That's just a roll. Yeah!
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Oh, we really want Quidditch. I really want it to be a thing.
To desert him as a head.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.